Welcome to Chef Allie's Farm Fresh Kitchen. It's time to gather around the table to cook and converse. Right here, we'll come together to learn about Kansas agriculture and the farm families that feed us as we discover new recipes, Kansas products, and farm fresh ingredients.
Thursday morning, we're in Chef Allie's Farm Fresh Kitchen, featuring a dish that I could eat year-round, although now is the time for it to become popular when we get into fall and winter. Chili, right?
Hillbilly chili.
Hillbilly chili.
Right.
How do you make hillbilly chili? What's the
Well,
difference between hillbilly and regular chili?
So at my house, hillbilly chili means that there's no beans, so I opt to take out the chili beans, which is really sad, if you ask me, because I love, you don't like beans
I mean, I
either?
like beans, but I prefer a meatier chili.
Okay, well, so we'll have meaty chili with no beans. It's a little more soupy, okay, but the reason it's hillbilly chili is because supposedly it's a little more economical.
Oh, okay.
Although, could it be more economical than beans? I doubt it. But it has pasta, so spaghetti or angel hair pasta instead of the beans. All right?
Interesting, okay.
Which my boys think that is like the best thing.
It sounds like a good combo.
Yeah. So one of the tricks when you're using that is, because I like a meaty chili too, but I also don't like it super thick. I like it a little more soupy. So when you're making hillbilly chili, you cook your ground round, and of course that's going to have a little bit of fat in there. So, but that's when you put your pasta in there dry, it absorbs all that goodness from the beef, and therefore hillbilly chili. Now, some of us aren't going to like that fat on the top, and so here is a kitchen smack for you. If you're looking at any soup or any chili and you can see that fat on the top, take a good piece of sturdy bread. This cannot be like a 45-calorie piece of bread. You know,
Right,
it's going
that's
to
got
fall
nothing
apart.
to it.
Yeah, lay these on the top, and that will absorb, just like you can see right here, any fat that's on the top.
But you can't just still mix it in and call it good, though, right? Unless you don't want the fat, right?
You can't mix it in, no. Is that what your question
Just
was?
like
The
put it
bread?
back? Yeah, no, not the
Yeah, no.
bread, not the bread, but the fat on top. No, I don't want to mix the bread in.
What's he talking
I
about?
want to mix the, the fat on top that we're soaking up
Yes.
with the bread.
Right,
Okay.
yes. And then we'll pitch that. Well, no, we'll give it to the dogs. What am I saying?
Whatever.
That's right.
Or the
yes.
kids, whatever.
And in the Midwest, you know, and I know, that you can't have chili unless you have cinnamon rolls.
I know it's a thing.
Right?
It's
Yeah.
only a Midwest thing, though, right?
Right, because my editor, Jenny, that lives in Tennessee, she said she took that to Tennessee and thinking they would do it there. And
she was
they're
an
like,
outcast?
You're crazy. You serve it with cornbread and then you put that on top of your chili. But who doesn't like a bite of chili and then a bite of cinnamon roll,
I have no
especially
idea.
when they're frosted with maple frosting like we have here today? When people make cinnamon rolls, this is one of the challenges I've discovered. So here on our table, I have one big roll of cinnamon roll dough, okay? So what I like to do is slice this right in half, okay? And then I will set these side by side, okay? Like this, and kind of even those up. And then I'll make a little mark here, halfway, and then here, halfway again, all right, on each side. And then when you cut these apart, all 12 of them are going to be 16 of them are going to be exactly the same size, so that when you bake them, they come out uniform.
So instead of going just down the line,
Yeah,
you
just kind of cutting
partition
as
them.
you think, because sometimes you get to the end and the end is smaller.
Right.
And then you have a tiny little cinnamon roll and they don't bake evenly. So I've figured out this little hack to make it easier for people to have.
It's more complicated than that. We've got a lot of tips and tricks more on your blog,
Yes,
right?
thank you for saying that. Yes, I'm going to show it step by step so that everybody knows.
Where's it at?
ChefAllies.com. Go there, and also visit KansasLivingMagazine.com because I have lots of recipes there as well.
It's time to eat some hillbilly chili.
Yes.
Here on 13 News this morning. Thanks, Allie. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us. Kansas Farm Bureau is proud to support hardworking families across the state, like farmers and ranchers who make it their life commitment to provide food that nourishes all of us. Kansas Farm Bureau, representing grassroots agriculture.